Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Especially them niggas been riding with you, hollering by they ready with that chopper. When it fucked up, it get fucked up. Cause you searching around for that op, but that trigger finger pulling in your back, acting like they don't really know who shot you. Everybody ain't your friend, man.
Real quick, excuse my ambiance. I am at work, but I got these thoughts to get off. I do want to say this, right? I think that when we're dealing with these delicate situations, I think it's important for a few of us who really care about our culture outside of the music and the hip hop, and to really bring back the fact that these are human beings. You understand what I'm saying? Because over the last decade plus, when niggas like DJ Academics and all these, people in that ilk, Adam 22s and Trap Lord Rosses and 1090 Jakes and Vlads and all them niggas and Charleston Whites and all them niggas that do whatever the fuck they do, that has, in my opinion, absolutely no motherfucking value in our culture, right? Although it has attention, but it has no value, right? We forget that these are human beings, and that the people who are in control of creating content around this shit sensationalize murder. At the same time, there's a part of hip hop that, lately does the same thing. So to some people, I guess they would say that it's kind of, it evens it out. To some people, not to me. But that's neither here nor there, right? I'm currently working on part 3 of Clout Over Culture. If you don't know what Clout Over Culture is, go to my Trail Pill Digital YouTube page and you'll see it. It's right there. It's in the playlist. Part 1 and 2 are already out. Damn lady got a fat ass walking out the goddamn, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, the heat vibe. Anyway, brother, we must stay focused. But look, I do want to get, and I guess this has to be part 4. Well, I'm trying to figure out, I got part 3 done, but I'm trying to figure out how many more episodes to expand it. Because a part that I forgot, and I think that we all forget, but we talk about it, but we don't put a label on it, is God damn, shut the fuck up, is how willfully ignorant these young niggas are. Right? I understand that we all want to say, the right things, and some want to just say things that don't matter, and some people just want to say shit that's just stupid, and some want to just talk about it and blog about it, but nobody is mentioning how willfully ignorant a lot of these young rappers are throughout their music. It's all the shit that we fall in love with, but it is willfully ignorant, right? And it's strange, because I don't know if it's just me getting older, but me personally, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna write a poem about you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna write a song about you, a poem, I'm not gonna do it about you. Now, I understand that everybody's human, and everybody reacts to shit in a different way. But for those who are street individuals, quote unquote, I think that shit is where it should stay. Once you step out of that boundary and you start putting that shit in, in your music, it's not a fair trade-off. You basically sacrificing yourself, right? And that's what I stand on when I say the streets have no value. There is no equal trade-off, right? Yeah, you make a hot song, you make a hot line, you know what I'm saying? This, all right, the song hot, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is a level of a distinction in between, like, like that shit that Kendrick and Drake was doing, that's rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's rap shit. But when it comes to all this drill music and all this murder talk, the way they made murder sound so good, we forget that these niggas is talking about murder. You know, and how willfully ignorant do you have to be if you are living like that? Because everybody wants to live like that. Everybody want to be like that. Everybody say, yeah, I'm really like that. I'm living like that. But if you really like that, how willfully ignorant must you be to put whatever you did that makes you really like that in a song that's going to be heard by the fans and the authorities? And we are of the age now, I'm 34, I'll be 35 in a couple of months, but we are of the age now where some of the authorities are fans themselves, but they have a job to motherfucking do. I keep telling y'all that the authorities have already infiltrated content spaces. Everywhere where a group, everywhere that a group be doing some group shit that might be a little criminalistic, let alone, it's the internet, so you can't take nothing off the internet once you put it on, unless you pay for a scrub. But even that, if the right people, they be doing the right shit, nigga might be goddamn control, alt, delete 20 times, get your shit out. I don't know what they do. But they gonna do it to find out who you really are, because you have an internet fingerprint, thumbprint, IP address. Your shit pinging off wherever it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really want to touch on, is the willful ignorance of a lot of these rappers. I thought about how I would see this shit if I was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've never been I like music, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just a hip-hop rap person, you know what I'm saying? I listen to jazz, I listen to classic rock, I listen to light rock, I listen to classical music, I listen to music, whatever the fuck it is, I listen to it. But with my culture, with hip-hop being so young, the culture of hip-hop being so young, the culture of hip-hop being a way to express and tell our stories, goddamn, nigga, bro. Yeah, drive over there, nigga. Stand your line. But in order for us in this culture to be able to tell our stories through our talents or through ways that we express ourselves, such as dance, art, music, so on and so forth, right? I do think that we've gotten kind of far away from what this shit was originally made for. Like, this shit was made to get us out of those fucked up places, right? Hip hop was created for us to get up out the slums and the ghettos in America and across the world. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop was made for us to have a positive way to show off our creativity, to show off how dope we really are. Another reason for the opposition, the real opposition, to hate us. You feel what I'm saying? That's what hip hop was created for. As a lane for you to voice your opinion about what's going on around you. No matter how hard it is. Yeah, it's gonna be some tough shit in there. Yeah, it's gonna be some street shit there if you coming from these slums. Of course. Right? But now the whole script done flip, and what you young niggas is rapping is getting you locked the fuck up. And it's causing more harm to your neighborhood and to your people than we can, as a culture, can handle. Meanwhile, we got other shit that we gotta worry about. Like, where are we going as a community? Pushing forward. The people and the people that they put to represent us in media. How our media treats our own culture is fucking ridiculous. How the fuck can you let a motherfucker from Massachusetts go to LA and exploit gang culture when if that was a black man, he would have been fucking around and been kidnapped, killed, tortured, all that shit. Why y'all so happy? And I don't want to turn this into a race thing, but it's somewhat of a race thing. This is something that, you know, before we start trying to point fingers at everybody else, we gotta clean our own house. So how can you niggas get mad when you walk in front of these cameras with these culture votes like a Vlad or, you know what I'm saying, shit. Even academic, because he don't identify as a black American, he'll tell you he Jamaican before he tell you he black. So how can you identify with these fuck niggas that have no value in our culture, tell them all your motherfucking business, and get mad when you niggas go to jail and go to prison for the shit that you said on a podcast or on a song? You're being willfully ignorant. Or better yet, it's cognitive dissonance. You know the shit that you said is fucked up, but you don't give a fuck. You ignore it because you doing this shit for some type of extrinsic value. You getting paid for it, so you ain't thinking nothing of it. Like, these niggas is putting the game in a trick bag. A lot of you niggas is getting put up in a trick bag and you don't motherfucking know it. A lot of you content creators are a part of putting people in the trick bag. A lot of y'all are in a trick bag yourselves when you start accepting money from people to push narratives. And that's the fucking truth. And nobody can knock me off my pivot and tell me otherwise. You're not dealing with no dumbass. You understand what I'm saying? Being from Dallas, Texas, I had to sit and watch 2, 3, 4 talented human beings get off in the mix of some shit and they dead or going to jail away from their babies. I don't get caught up in choosing sides. I don't care about whose side is on, nigga. We all lose. Ain't nobody winning with this shit. That's some crab in the barrel, crab in the bucket type shit. When we realize, when are we finally going to realize that there's enough room, especially in Dallas, Texas, and these surrounding areas, there's enough room in hip hop where everybody can eat. You might not be mainstream. You don't need the mainstream to make it pop. Look at Tech-9. Look at Currency. So on and so forth. But if you mainstream in the industry, they get behind you, cool. But as long as you got a cult following and your people are your people, you can turn this shit from nothing into something. And I watch the people who are close to the industry and the tricks they use and the tricks they play. Niggas is not having a fair game. I told y'all in Clout Over Culture Part 2, if you watched it, the algorithmic trap, that majority of these young rappers are more lucrative dead than they are alive. And that's a fact. It's some niggas you can't put off in a trick bag. I don't care how much money is on the floor, is on the table for me. When somebody say, hey, I need you to no, my soul not for sale, nigga. I'd rather be broke and keep being a trill ass nigga than be rich and be a pussy. Be a fuck nigga. Never want to be no rich fuck nigga. This shit ain't about no money, nigga. It's not about no fucking money. Not about no fame. It's about who you are as an individual. Being a real nigga is spiritual to me. It starts with your soul. You gotta love yourself and love your people. I love where I'm from. I love being from South Dallas. I love the fact that I gotta love whenever I come back home, even away from home, people check on me, I check on them. We one phone call away. It don't matter how long I ain't never talked to my partners in a long time. But once we get on that phone, it's gonna be like we never left each other's side, fam. Why? Because that's genuine love. I love where I'm from. I love what I represent, being from South Dallas. I love what I see when I go back home. I ground myself. At all times, I recharge in South Dallas. Whenever I come home, I recharge. I take my motherfucking shoes off and my socks off, and I put 10 toes on the fucking ground, and I recharge myself and go back up there to fucking up 75, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and go handle my fucking business. God rest my teenage soul, nigga. She with me every motherfucking day. So that's what it's about for me. You know? God didn't put me here to be normal. He didn't put you here to be normal either. And anything he did for these people who are very talented at creating music, he didn't put you here to do this shit, this bullshit. You ain't gotta be friendly. You ain't gotta like the niggas on the other side. All right, cool. Keep that shit pushing, keep going, and do some other shit. But it's a reason why he gave you the fucking talent you have, because he's using you as an instrument to bring his people back together. And here a lot of these young rappers are using the same instrument to divide us in these cities. At this point, when we're talking about the culture, we all guilty, whether you're the creator or the consumer. But how do we get better? Is my point. That's what I'm working on now. Is finding ways and finding people to say, man, how can we make this shit better, bro? A lot of us got kids and shit like that, bro, because this shit kind of leaks out into society because how powerful music is. You feel what I'm saying? How powerful music is. Even before words are even put to a beat, it's about the beat and the frequency of it and what kids seeing and what that makes you do, what the frequency of the music, and that's way before they even put the beat on. I mean the words on. What energy is this guy creating the music with? What instruments, like shit like that? We gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but hip-hop is a carnivorous culture when it comes to rap music. But a nigga like me never abandons my people, and it's a few of us who really care and create content around it. No matter how big the views are with them, it don't matter. If you contribute to the culture in a positive way, it's putting in love because you love your people. It's people out here that have been in the game and won't give nobody the game because they want to gatekeep the game. And that's another reason why we can't move forward as a culture, although we dominate every other culture, every other genre of music, every other culture. Everywhere we put and we step foot on, it turned to gold, goddamn near. It's in the history books. They know it. We know it. But do we really know it? Or do we really understand it? Where they can infiltrate our culture, control how the media views us. And on the back end, how some of you niggas be acting. You know? That's my thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's how serious and that's how deep my thought with it, with this shit. Because I'm sitting here and watching niggas argue every day on YouTube about all these young niggas dying, man. It's painful to me. I can't help but to have a thought about it because I care about my people. It don't matter who you are, what color you are, you should care about your own people and care about people in general. If you're a real human being, you know. But when it comes to people who grew up like me in areas like I did, it's tough for me to see that a lot of us as black men don't get a chance to grow because of this dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us don't see each other grow. Rest in peace, Nikki Giovanni, and I hope I don't fuck up this poem, not poem, but quote she said is, she said something on the line of, I hope I live long enough to become a hypocrite. Some of the things that I believed in when I was 20-something years old, I don't believe in them now. I'm 35 years old, about to have a motherfucking man, kids getting older. My oldest baby girl ain't a baby girl no more. She getting ready to go out to this world. She getting to it. She getting to it out here. My son is growing up. My other daughter's growing up. My nieces and my nephews, they growing up. Everybody's growing up. Time is never going backwards. It's always going forward. And that's how we gotta go. And that's how we've been doing. And we use this music to kind of dance through the struggle. But that's what we've been doing since slavery time, is dancing through the struggle, trying to find ways to. I know this shit is real hard, but goddamn, I gotta make a song, I gotta make a whistle, I gotta make a little dance for us to dance through this struggle to make us feel better. Cause goddamn, this shit hard right now. Goddamn, I know it's hard. I come from South out of Texas, baby. I know it's tough. I done seen the worst, but I damn sure done seen the best. So when we got Erykah Badu's and Big Tucks and so on and so forth, walking around the city, and Bobby Sessions and Mo Threes and C Scruggs and plenty others, shit. Can't name them all. When you got niggas like this who are talented enough to not only create what they create, but move people. People like an Outlaw Mel can shoot something a certain way. People like a Payne Wade can sing something a certain way to make, god damn, that shit tough. People like, and it's hundreds more in my city of Dallas, Texas. And you add that with hundreds more in the rural country towns, plus the big cities of us trying to find ways of how creative we are to make it out whatever the fuck we in. Look at how many of us have talent. It might not be rapping or singing, it might be dancing or art, drawing, shit, hustling. Like, it don't matter. Making something out of nothing is a talent within itself that we all possess if you're coming from these slums. Whether it's in a big city or a small country town, it don't matter. Making something out of nothing was put in us by God. It's an what's the word for it? It's an innate ability in us to make something out of motherfucking nothing from wherever you at. You understand what I'm saying? So, well, we gotta get better though. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who ain't about us getting better, it's fuck them. I don't care about all these street niggas and all this street shit. If niggas getting old and still want to be street, let them fucking niggas be street. If they ain't, tell some young niggas to say, man, I went this way. Don't go this way, cause goddamn, young homie. Damn, little homie, like I had to serve time for this, little homie. You know what I'm saying? I have to do time for this, little homie, so don't do that. Please don't. I'm trying to save your life, man. If them OG niggas ain't doing that, it's fuck them, nigga. Fuck about what you done did in the streets, nigga. If you ain't trying to help back and reach back, And the niggas who left for whatever reason. Shit, streets, politics, athletes. No, I don't know about nothing but goddamn, my nigga, you don't love your people. We ain't saying come back and do it, you know what I'm saying? It's all about coming back and pull each other up, bro. We so dysfunctional as a community where it's so fucked up. We don't even want to do that. That's all I'm saying, man. I know my words, I know my words, they lay heavy on hearts who really care. They lay heavy on minds who really think. It does that. I know that for a fact. Can't no views equate to this trail shit that I'm spilling, man. It can't. That shit don't come, I ain't no aggravate on chasing. Whatever I say, shit, whatever I do, unless I tell you it's not, that shit come from the heart. Shit. That shit come from the motherfucking soul. Shit. Right now, I'm dangerous right now. Mentally. I never felt this good before mentally in my fucking life. I'm just trying to make sure I put the right energy behind it. And right now, this is where I'm putting my energy to. And shit, niggas gotta respect it or get the fuck off. The fucking trail pill, man. Monumental to be monumental. Stay trilling here, most of all, stay making the trail, man. I'm gone.